Yeah. My goodness, my shirt is fucking dragging. Shit. Anyways, what is good, my people? Makeup stream from yesterday because our fucking volume was fucked. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm not even finna bullshit y'all. It's probably gonna be a short day, but that's okay. It's a Tuesday. The fuck. Anyways, glad y'all are here. Let's get into it.
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these mother like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok. All right. So we're gonna get back into this. Obviously, yesterday this one was just coming up making ad hominem. She didn't really have any like contentious problems or real issues. She just wanted to be heard and be a dickhead, which is fine. But at least show your face. Like, don't be a bitch.
So I don't really know, like,
But we're
I
gonna.
mean, this is just an example.
I went through the HSI Academy when I went through, and they teach report, so it's an identify,
You know?
and you go
But
see what the
but I watched that already. So
Hey guys, come on. Let's show a little bit of respect, man. Let's let him get his thoughts out. What's up?
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just okay. So, you said to begin with you're a Nazi, correct?
Well, I was kind of fucking around, but if you want to go there and say that, that's fine. If you think I'm a Nazi, then I'm a Nazi. Like,
No,
I've gotten to a point now where I don't even care if people call me a Nazi or not. Because it's like, no matter what, if you have any type of conservative or right-wing viewpoints, you're always going to be labeled as a Nazi to somebody.
I
So-
disagree.
What's that?
I disagree.
So you don't think I'm a Nazi?
Well, I don't think all conservatives will be labeled Nazis.
That's
I think conservatism has gone way too far, but that's not the point.
that's fine.
I just want to, so earlier you had asked her, where did you lie?
yo, bro is so fucked in the head. Nigga has like 8 fucking nose rings. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Nigga said he looked like Chucky. Like,
Right?
Yeah.
Well, for one, I have not heard you quote any facts or anything so far. So I would just be curious.
Well, we couldn't even get that far because she didn't even like.
Sure.
Yeah.
So just to be honest, I've never heard of you before, and nor did I want to. But I looked you up on Instagram before this. So, and the first 5 things that I saw were you being like extremely misogynistic and saying that men and women are not equal. So
they're not. The fuck?
I'm just curious.
Name one thing that women do better.
And like
Besides having children, you fucking maggots.
I think on the Instagram reel that I saw, you had said that like women are intellectually inferior and should not be trusted to make decisions for themselves. Do you mind expanding upon that and I don't know, giving any scientific evidence to prove that?
Well,
Sure.
Here's the thing.
Sure. In all hard decision-making jobs, men are dominating them. For example, plane pilots, men dominate. What's it called? What's the niggas in the damn not in the plane, but in the fucking that give the planes directions? Men dominated. Like F1 formula drivers, one of the look. One of the one things you don't have to be physically adept at. You just have to be smart at. Men dominate.
Men are better than women at almost everything. Perfect. From a physical standpoint, lung capacity, strength, muscle density, height, aerobic capacity, lung capacity. Like we're just.
Men are also, look, on the scale, men are dumber and smarter. There are dumb men are dumber than women, and then there are more men that are smarter than women. Okay, here goes the scale.
Better at almost everything. We're physically superior to women, and I'm tired of having to, pretend that we're not, right? And it's actually kind of funny because
Most most inventors are men.
I actually don't think, I think men should be providing and protecting for women because I do think that since we are better than them in most things, we do have a duty and a responsibility to protect them in many ways.
I agree.
So, I just don't believe in this egalitarianism between the sexes because it simply doesn't line up with reality.
I was asking for facts, not opinions.
He just gave you facts. He just gave you biological facts. The fuck? What's wrong with you damn fucking goofballs? Don't even know how to listen.
Did I not just state a bunch of biological facts between men and women? How men are.
All you actually said was that men and women are biologically different, which
That's a
is
fact.
okay.
And that is a fact.
Well, men aren't designed to give to birth children. Women have naturally higher percentages of body fat. So like
That wasn't my argument.
right. Well,
I said women
what
are
is your
physically
argument?
inferior
No,
to
I was
wo-
asking.
women are physically inferior to men,
Okay.
and that's a fact.
Okay.
You asked me like what?
But that's not. But wait. So to go back to what I actually asked, I said on the Instagram reel you had quoted as being said women are intellectually inferior and not to be trusted to make decisions for themselves. Do you mind supporting that with scientific facts and or evidence?
Yeah, I mean, here we go. Every thriving society has been a patriarchy for the most part. Men built
That's
the world
not
around
true at
you,
all.
as a matter of fact. Everything that you
that's
see and enjoy here was built by men, created by
That's
men, thought of
incorrect.
by men. Women don't
That's
really
incorrect.
provide.
That is not
infrastructure like
incorrect.
that.
What the
That's
fuck?
incorrect.
Women don't provide to women don't provide to infrastructure.
One more time.
I said, see, you don't even know what you're disagreeing with. You're just disagreeing.
One more time, please.
What I said was, men create the world that we exist in. Women don't. Every society that's ever thrived has been a patriarchy. Has been led by men to some degree.
Which society?
Everyone.
US, for example, like
Which one?
men create every. Okay,
Nigga said, which one? What the fuck is this dumbass on?
now you're just being.
No, seriously. Are you talking about
See, it's
America, the
interesting
U.S.?
because
No.
I
are
give you
talking
facts,
about
and then
the
you
United States of
move the
America right now?
goalposts. It's like, what is your point here? Like I've given you several examples of how men are superior to women, and you still are saying, oh well, what's your facts? I'm telling you the facts. You say, well, what's your facts? Are you gonna engage with what I told you? Like I told you
Yes,
already.
I am.
Men are superior to women in almost every single way. Everything on earth, all the modern conventions, for the most part, the majority have been created by men. The infrastructure and the technology that we enjoy was created by men. Men are born to lead, women are born to follow.
Okay,
this
that's
is
just
shown
like
in our
saying-
sexual attraction to
So
each
are you gonna
other.
let me respond?
Women want. Okay.
You're
there you go.
asking me a
Just-
question and then you're just talking.
Well, you asked me for the facts, and I'm just giving you a bunch
That's
of them.
not facts. You're saying things.
Those are facts. Like, do you know what a fact is? A fact is something that you can prove, okay? Something that is undeniable, all right? So I can look up who runs infrastructure right now. I don't even have to fucking look that up. I'm not even wasting my time. I can look up who runs infrastructure right now, and it's going to be 90% men, okay? It's not going to be 50-50, none of that shit.
Things. You're just like, oh yeah, this is a thing and this is a thing, but you're
Let me
not
ask you this.
you're not actually saying what society. You're talking about the Mayans, the Incans. Are we talking about Germany or the United States? Like, what are we talking?
Oh, any of those. Nigga said the Mayans and the Incans. That's why they're gone. That's what I'm saying. Like, if they were, and I want to not say she, he said Mayans and Incans. I think one of them were female led. Guess where them motherfuckers is at? Exactly.
All patriarchies is my
No,
point.
they're not.
Yes,
What are
they
you
are.
talking about? Egypt
Yes,
is
they-
not a patriarchy.
And the ancient Egyptians,
Right.
and they got conquered. Boom. Like, it's like, bruh. It's
Fucking
like,
idiot.
Wait.
Well, okay. Well, you concede that men are physically superior to women. We can
kind of-
start there. Men are physically superior to women. Will you concede that?
There are biological differences between men and women. Yes.
And that makes men better than women or physically superior to women.
In what sense? Men can't get birth.
He just said physically superior, nigga. Do you listen? That's why you got red hair. You don't fucking know how to listen. You probably was raised by your mama. Emotional.
My opinion, women are physically superior because they can give birth. So that's a difference of opinion right there, not facts. Give me
Okay.
Being physically superior has nothing to do with giving birth, though. The fuck?
give me a fact.
Well, we're going to talk about tangible assets that make them superior. We're talking about strength, height, lung capacity, speed, agility, coordination,
Muscle mass.
reflexes.
Okay, so
Men
wait.
are superior in
I'm
every
gonna ask
single
my
way. You
question
gave
for a
one.
third time.
And here's the other thing, too.
Please wait.
Because only
Please wait.
women can have children.
Please wait.
Men can't have children. But in everything where
Please
they can
wait.
actually compete, men are superior. That's my point.
Okay, hold on. So I'm going to ask my question that I now have asked twice before because you did not understand the first time and you asked me to
Oh
repeat.
my god. This shit is horrible. So I see why this nigga is confused. This nigga's retarded. That's what it is.
Second time, okay? Number 3, Myron.
That's what it is. He's retarded.
Okay.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's
it's
retarded.
like on the same page, like, dude,
Myron. Listen for a second. Open your ears, okay?
I am listening.
Ready? You were quoted as saying, women are intellectually inferior to men and should not be trusted to make decisions for themselves. I am not talking about biological physical capacity here.
He literally just said women have not been able to lead anything because men have led society since the dawn of time. That takes intellectual capabilities, which also includes physical abilities.
Talking about our brains, which clearly you do not have. Please respond to the question that I asked. How do you scientifically support?
It's like the ad hominems just get like, next, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this nigga is so calm. Like, I don't even waste my time with disingenuous people. If you don't want to be, if you're not gonna be genuine with your conversation, I don't waste my time with you because I know what I done had these conversations so many times with females and niggas. I know when niggas are being disingenuous. It's just pointless.
Support that with facts.
Sure. When I talk about, so you want to be specific and focus on, because you did two things. First, I said women are inferior, so we talked about the biology, which I think I've explained that now at this point. Now you want to talk about the part where they can't make their own decisions. You want to talk about that part now? Because it was a two-part question.
Yes, I actually did ask the first time, the second time, and the third time about women's intellectual capacity.
Well, I gave you a bunch of facts, and you kept just trying to not trying to engage with it. So let's go into the second one. So when I say women shouldn't be making their own decisions or whatever else like that, what I'm saying is, well, here we have is feminism, right? Women have the ability to pick any man that they want. They have more liberal. They have all the freedom, right, and liberty to do whatever the hell they want nowadays, right? So why is it that less women are happy, more women can't?
Yo,
find a
this nigga
boyfriend,
is so
relationships are
gay.
shittier, divorce rates are high. Overwhelmingly initiated by women, by the way. Marriage rates are plummeting. Women are complaining all
You
the
could
time
just
about
tell this nigga was raised by his mother. Yo, what the fuck am I like? What the fuck is going on?
not being able to find a guy.
According to
Despite
Holy
the fact
shit.
when women are polled about dating, they always give negative analysis
Did
on
you not hear
what
me?
it is.
I said according to what study? You still have not given me any actual.
If you look at dating statistics, women are overwhelmingly not happy with dating and not satisfied with the quality of men that are out there. They complain all the time. Cornell did a study where they found women found like 60% plus of men as like around 80% of men as economically unattractive. Like the reality is simply this. Most
According to
women
what study?
don't want.
He
most
just said
men-
Cornell.
However,
Holy
it's wrong.
fuck. Nigga's not listening. Like, you're a fucking jackass. That's what I'm saying. Like, according to what say, he just said Cornell. Nigga, I was scratching my eye and I heard that shit.
Okay.
Thank you. Nigga in the fucking audience said that.
What does that mean?
According to what study? You still haven't given me
Okay,
any
this
numbers.
fucking guy, man. Do I
Yo.
need a study to say that 1 + 1 is 2? Do I need a study to say the sky is fucking blue? Do I need a study to
Don't
say you're being a
strawman me.
retard right now?
Stop strawmanning
like I
me right
don't.
now.
Like
Myron, shut the fuck up. Stop strawmanning me right now and respond to the fucking question, you bitch.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Hold
He
on.
turned up.
I don't know what this creature is, so I don't want to come off as misogynistic. I don't know if your name is Tom or Tommy, but the point is you're being a fucking retard right now, and someone needs to tell you this. And this, quite frankly, is exactly why trannies shouldn't have guns. You're fucking insane,
Oh my god.
and you guys don't live in reality. If I asked
I'm
you
not
right
the
now,
one who can't respond to a question, so.
yeah, well, no, it's
Yo, this nigga is such an animated at like, yo, this shit is so hilarious.
like you're purposely being dense for no reason.
No, not at all.
You're telling me I need a study on women being dissatisfied with dating.
No,
If
I'm
it's
asking where
shown
you're getting your
all
numbers
over the
from because
place.
you're just throwing like
And
60%
more-
out here
and
and you're
most
like, oh, the
women-
majority of
and
women
more-
are unhappy.
I just
Where are you
gave you
getting that from?
I just gave you dating and mating relationship statistics just now.
No, you. From where? From your own experience?
Marriage
Is that
rates
from you
are
being at the
down.
bar and
Marriage
overhearing this
rates
chick
are
at the bar?
down.
Like, what are you talking about?
Marriage rates are down. Divorce rates are down. Bridal companies are shutting down. David's Bridal shut down. Okay, like the entire marriage economy has been dying.
Probably because
for
the actual
years.
economy is failing. Yeah, what the fuck?
See, I give him a fact, then he goes ahead and moves the goalpost again. I'm giving
No,
you
I'm not
statistics.
moving any goalposts.
Literally. Probably because the economy's failing. Nigga, I just shut the fuck up. Get out my face.
This guy, it's like you can't win. Even if you tell him the truth, it's
I
like
use she,
whatever.
they pronouns and I identify as non-binary. Thank you.
What do you identify as?
You identify as retarded. That's what you identify as, a fucking idiot.
Non-binary.
It should be non-brain.
Yo, this nigga's stupid.
Non-brain.
Non-brain.
No, like,
No.
here's the thing,
I'm
look,
still talking.
Here's
here.
the problem.
This is
Nigga
very
said
different.
non-brain. Hell no.
As
See,
many as you want.
Nigga couldn't even say how many genders are there. This nigga got confused. Who's fucking mom? I mean, whose son is this? Where's your mama at? We need to beat her ass, cause that bitch is stupid. Fuck.
No, and that's the beauty. See,
Why does it matter to you?
it's
Aren't
very
you
difficult to
straight?
debate these people because they don't live in fucking reality. So if you don't live in reality, we can't even have a foundation
Gender
to
is
have a
a
real
social
argument.
construct, honey.
Gender's a social construct?
Yes.
Okay, were you born? Well, I'm gonna assume you're probably born with a dick, right?
You have no idea what's in my pants.
Yeah, dude. This
He
is
did not ask a question. He said, "I'm assuming."
These guys don't
you
live
were
in
born with a
reality.
dick."
These
He
guys-
said, "I'm assuming you were born with a dick." That was not a question.
okay. These guys don't live in reality. So, and this is the problem is that since you don't live in reality, if you can't even identify how many genders there are, we can't even have a more complex conversation on more nuanced topics because we don't even have a foundation of reality here. Right?
Because wait, so just to be
And
clear,
this is why,
wait,
quite
wait, hold on.
frankly,
don't
to
talk
be
over
very
me.
candid,
Don't talk over
this-
me.
this
Hold
isn't
on.
your
no,
show.
no, please wait.
To be
You've
very
been talking
candid,
too much. Hold
this
the
isn't
fuck
your
up.
show.
No, hold the
This
fuck
isn't
up.
your show.
I don't give a fuck. Hold the
Okay.
fuck up.
Okay,
Myron,
anyway.
shut the
This
fuck
is
up.
precisely why trannies should not have guns. This is precisely why they're mentally insane. They don't live in objective reality. They don't understand how the world works. To them, the sky is green when it's clearly
Hello?
blue. So it's just
Hello?
ridiculous.
Yo, you can't. Did they turn off the mic?
No, Mike is still on. We can hear you. Well, let's get ready to
I'm
get the
glad-
next person
okay,
on.
look,
I'll give
I'm
you the
glad-
last word. Go ahead. I'll give you the last word.
Oh my god, this nigga is such a bitch.
Stop
Let
talking
him- let
over
him-
me.
let him say what
I'm
he
gonna
wants to
keep
say,
talking
guys.
over you.
Let him,
You're
let
gonna
him
do
ta-
it to me. I'm gonna do it to you.
I'm saying.
No, literally, shut the fuck up.
Say what you gotta
no,
say.
shut the fuck up. I mean, this isn't even a debate because you're not responding to the questions. You still did not answer how women are intellectually inferior, which was the first 4 times I asked. So,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Most geniuses are men.
misogynistic piece of
The
shit.
world was created by men. That's why they're intellectually superior. There you go. All the evidence is around you. Most geniuses are men. Everything is created by men.
What
There
else do you
go.
want, nigga?
And if you look around, literally,
Fucking maggot.
I'm proving my point. But this is the issue, man. Like, and oh man,
And they want guns. Okay, imagine
Every
you
time I
fucking
talk
crazy.
To a tranny, it just makes me say even more so. Like, these guys can't have guns, bro. They're fucking crazy. Like, if they can't even identify how many genders we have, like, they
Shit.
don't live in reality. It's like to them, it's like fucking Looney
Yo,
Tunes.
I'm not trans though.
No, not you. I'm talking about the other guy or girl or whatever that thing was. But anyway, what's your question or debate
That was a guy. The fuck?
Alright, bro. I'm gonna need your best professional, political, analytical, like mindset on this, bro.
He's doing, I feel like he's gonna do some dumb shit. Niggas hiding his face.
All right. You promise you that?
This guy smoked a fucking blunt before getting on here.
Nah, bro.
Holy shit, this guy's
Nah,
cooked.
all right.
Bro has sunglasses on at night,
All
man.
right, chill. All right. You're 1 inch in an ICE officer, and an ICE officer is 1 inch in you. Which way are you moving? And you can't say neither, or else your whole fucking family is deported.
They're what is a one? He's 1 inching?
No. You're 1 inch into an ICE officer, and an ICE officer is 1 inch into you. Is the scenario?
What?
Like you're fucking, bro.
Yeah.
It's a degenerate out of here.
Let's go to the next person. Next person.
Whole family's deported, yo.
Guys, let's try to have like above 50 IQ conversations, please.
Please.
No more high or drunk people. Hi, what's up?
Hi. I want to ask, do you know the basic debate structure? And you know what
What?
a debate is?
Sure. What do you want to? What's your point here?
Okay. Then here, I want you to explain your point for ICE did nothing wrong. Explain your reasoning.
Overall, or are we talking about good specifically?
I would talk about good specifically because I actually want to have a dialogue.
Okay. She was there impeding a ICE operation, which is illegal. Officers came up to her, gave her a lawful command to step out the car.
She did not.
Disobeyed, backed up the car. One of the ICE officers drew their gun. They gave more lawful commands. She drove towards him. Whether she moved her wheel in a certain way and didn't try to hit him or not isn't really relevant. What is relevant is that she drove the car towards him, which can be interpreted as utilizing deadly force. He reciprocated in self-defense with deadly force, and he stopped the threat.
Boom. Easy. I don't know what's wrong with you niggas.
Okay, so can we agree that ICE follows under the DOJ projects as a law enforcement?
No, because they're under the Department of Homeland Security, but they follow the Constitution when it comes to use of force.
Yes. But did you know that the Department of Homeland Security actually follows the same legal precedents of DOJ, specifically when it comes to actually enforcing their laws?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So what's your
My point
because
is,
policy and law are two different things. So that's why I want to make sure.
yeah. So I prepared something because I may not be a former policeman, but I'm training to be a lawyer. So how about this? So
It said, yo, Myron's cooked. Oh. Of course the fucking lawyer bitch comes up here to fucking yap. I can't stand bitches. Like, I'm telling you, law enforcement, attorneys, lawyers, nurses, them bitches are cooked, okay? They don't know how to shut the fuck up.
how about this? So can we agree that ICE agents generally have to follow the law and the Constitution?
Yep.
Okay. So we want to specifically follow under, say, ICE was started through the Immigration and Nationality Act. True?
No, they're started with the Department of Homeland Security Act,
Which-
2003.
Yeah.
But they
which-
enforced the INA.
Yeah, exactly. They were basically supported through the INA.
They enforced the INA.
They were actually.
And for those of you that are wondering, Immigration Nationality Act is
Mhm.
what she's referring to.
Yep. And let's say this. How about this? Under the
My nigga know what's going on. I like this. I like this. I like this.
NIA, in section 1357, powers of immigration officers and employees, subsection G1 states that an immigration officer must carry out such function to the extent consistent with state and local law. True?
Say that again?
This is a direct quote. Immigration officers must carry out such function to the extent consistent with state and local law. That is a direct quote from the law.
Well, again, that's open to interpretation based on certain facts and circumstances. But what is your conclusion here then?
Okay, so here, let's keep going down. So basically, we're following that the legal precedent when it comes to murder and specifically police force use of a deadly weapon follows ICE, correct?
Well, it follows the law.
Yeah, and ICE is under the law.
Yep. So what's your...
Okay, so perfect. So I want to specifically talk about how when it is available or when it is all right to use deadly harm when it's, say, for a police officer, for example, because it's the same thing. And again, you would know this. So
Okay, go ahead.
the main thing is that a police officer is only able to use deadly force when they are reasonably in danger. True? Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
So here, let's go specifically. Title 1, Section 16.2 of the Justice Manual, which follows the DOJ, again, this DOJ, and also it follows state, local, and federal law, is said that a law enforcer is not permitted to use deadly force unless the enforcer has reasonable belief that the suspect poses an imminent danger of death or serious physical injury. True?
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, so the conditions of that, of what they have to prove, isn't just what they think. We can't just go truly by this, but the specific law indicates
Car driving at me has nothing to do with what I think.
that one of the limits is deadly force may not be used solely to prevent the escape of a fleeing suspect, including in a moving vehicle.
Yep.
So we agree he did not shoot the gun to stop the car. You say that?
No, he shot because she was using the car as a weapon. That's
Okay.
the difference.
Okay, but he's specifically using
Two crimes could be committed at the same time.
Yes.
So the car has a dual purpose because it's not just it's being used to escape while simultaneously also being used as a weapon. Since it got used as a weapon, that's what justified him using
His
deadly
weapon.
force. Now, here's the thing you got to understand, because I see what you're trying to do here. You're trying to go on a technicality, whatever. Let's make this very simple for the audience.
Well, because facts don't care about your feelings, apparently.
Well, I'm going to give you right now. I'm going to give you the facts. You mentioned imminency.
Yo,
The car
Myron's
was
been
coming
cooking
at
this
him.
bitch this whole
Imminent
time.
danger. Deadly weapon. He has his gun. Car versus gun. Proportionate. Another part of it as well. Also, law enforcement officers don't have a duty to retreat, according to the state, like the state of Minnesota mandates for other situations. Law enforcement a lot of times actually has to escalate to go ahead and be able to do their job appropriately. So
Boom.
again, they gave her lawful commands. He had his gun out. She drove towards him. A reasonable person, because that's what he's going to be judged on, not 20/20 hindsight like you're trying to do right now. A reasonable person would see a car coming at them after they've been told to stop and get out. That not only is she trying to run away, she's trying to run me over, which she actually
she's
did
gonna.
do. And it
She's
did, he did
she's
get
she's not only is she trying to run away, she's trying to run through me away. Shit, this bitch don't give a fuck about me.
in the process, but he was able to move out the way while simultaneously shooting and defending himself. This is very simple open shut, self-defense. The car is a deadly weapon, whether you want to accept it or not. It is what it is. The real reason, though, why everyone is bitching is because it was a woman, right? And people say, oh, my God, he killed an innocent woman. But the reality is she was committing a crime. She committed a felony, and she tried to run him over.
I'm telling you, my aunt texted me the other day. They're killing American citizens. I said the bitch that was trying to run over the bitch that was trying to run over the ICE agent. That's who we talking about, American citizens. So auntie, a nigga told you get out the police pulled up on you, told you get out the car, and you ran the nigga over. That's what you do. Oh no, you got out the car. Oh, you got out the car when they told you to get out the car. Oh.
Process. And the weapon, the car was a deadly weapon.
Yes. And I can see
Oh.
that, again, I'm not here to talk specifically about the legality of Renee Good. And
That's what I'm arguing. What are you arguing then? I thought we were talking about facts, not feelings.
I'm talking about Jonathan Ross's action,
What? She said good in the beginning. She's capping.
who is the officer that shot her.
Okay. He was
Yes.
justified.
No, actually, because again, according to the DOJ, which has been admitted and thoroughly reviewed by this presidency and the federal bureaucracy, so it's still by their law, specifically firearms may not be discharged solely to disable moving vehicles. True.
He's not disabling a moving vehicle. He's disarming a threat. That's why you keep saying disabling moving vehicle as if the nigga just shooting at a car driving by him. He's not. He was an imminent threat, and he's destroying the threat.
But a person in the vehicle is threatening the officer, another person with deadly force by means other than the vehicle. And the specific goes, or the vehicle is operated in a manner that threatens to cause death. Is that true? Okay.
The vehicle is being operated in a manner to cause damage or death. Yes.
Okay.
So that
Have you watched the
justifies him.
videos?
A car is looked at as a deadly weapon.
Have you watched the videos, specifically of Jonathan Ross's phone?
Yes, I saw him get hit. You can
Okay.
you can literally hear the wind get knocked out of him when he gets hit. He's surprised when she drives.
Did you see what happened before?
He was walking around recording the car.
Yes. No, and in that video, you can see Renee Nicole Good say, I am not mad at you, smiling with her right hand on the wheel
She was being sarcastic.
and her left hand out.
She was being sarcastic. Anyone with half a brain knows that she was being sarcastic.
But it's still, they don't know. Again, if we're going to be reasonable, you want to say this. Again, it was clear that her hands were in view. It's clear she didn't have a weapon readily.
The car is a weapon, bitch. What don't you understand? Oh my God, you motherfuckers, man. You just
available to her
shit
that
is
she
crazy.
can instantly grab.
What part of the car is the
It's a
weapon?
big
do you
ass
not
shirt from the
understand?
shit.
No, because here, I'm going to get to that. Because the thing is about a moving vehicle, there has to be a reasonable obstruction of being able to move out of the way in a defensive manner. That is actually another subsection of when you can use, you say, self-defense. So there had to be a manner in which
Police don't have a duty to retreat.
Right.
No, they have a duty to protect themselves, actually.
They don't have a duty to retreat.
Right. So he doesn't have to get. He doesn't have
They
to
don't
move.
have a, see, this is what you're not getting. It's funny that you're mentioning the DOJ and you're mentioning how he allegedly broke laws of the DOJ. If that's the case, why isn't the AUSA's office prosecuted him? This would be a slam dunk for them, right? This would be awesome. Let's go ahead and go after
They're
a federal
working on
agent.
it right now, actually.
No, he's not going to get indicted. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, a bunch of AUSAs resigned because they're progressives and they're mad that he's not going to get charged.
Okay.
So you're wrong once again. Anybody else?
No, I'm not wrong, actually, because I haven't gotten into there. No.
She got all over
Cooked!
the place.
Cooked! Cooked!
Finish. Okay, so it's specifically, again, the moving out of danger. If you see the video, he has about 2 to 3 space from where the car is, where he is, and where the
They don't have a duty to retreat. Why you keep saying he has to move out the way? He doesn't have a duty to retreat.
road is. So there's a reasonable doubt that he was able to go back and actually move out of the way. So he
Jesus.
has the ability to defend himself, and he specifically stayed in the way of the car, which, again, you can see for 2 straight seconds, you can see her start to move and turn the wheel to the right. Stop. She backs up first away from him. He steps forward. You can see 2 seconds, 2 whole seconds of her fully turning the wheel away from him, and then she moves. There is an incredible amount of evidence.
What if the bitch got out the car? Do you ever thought of that? Do you ever just really sat down and just thought, damn, what if she just got out the car? She might be in court today. She might have even had to pay a bond or some shit, a bail, get out. Somebody might have to bail her out, but she would be alive if she would have just got out the car. Like, how many years could you have really gotten? They would have been like, oh, you was in a stressful time. You wouldn't have got no time. You might have did some community service maybe, and you'd be back at the crib. I don't know what's unless she has some fucking coke in the fucking car. That's what I'm saying. Like,
that
why the
he
fuck
has
would you run
Saw it because of the video, so he has
and then run into the
reasonable
police?
like, he has reason to see that she wasn't planning on hitting him because she was literally moving out of the way. So I'm saying his use of deadly force was not self-defense. It was truly a case of just, for me, idiocracy.
And this is why women should never be in positions of power. Holy shit. See,
Literally.
here's the thing. that
Why
she
they
doesn't
can't make decisions, why they shouldn't be in positions of power, why they should not be voting, a million other reasons.
And he's not gonna sit there, right?
Also-
Like this is what you need to get, right? Like
That's why the other lady got ran over. Her goofy ass got ran over.
anyone that's been military, law enforcement, anyone that understands using firearms and self-defense and using deadly force, he's not gonna sit there and be like, okay, she turned the wheel 7 degrees to the right here. It probably
wasn't
won't hit
7,
me.
it was a
Let me-
full
let me go ahead-
180.
Let me go ahead and just like, get out the way this much and I won't. Like, no. They gave her lawful commands. She didn't comply. She backs
Watch
up the car.
the video.
She backs up the car. They still are giving her lawful commands. Gun is out. A reasonable person at that point would be like, okay, she's going to stop. No, she guns it towards him. Now, I see what you're saying. She spun the wheel this way. She might have not been intending to hit him. That doesn't matter. What matters is, did he behave reasonably given the facts and circumstances when he pulled that trigger? And a lot of people put in that situation would probably pull the trigger. That's what determines the reasonableness.
Bro, not only would they pull the trigger, nigga, they would have emptied the mag. They would have emptied the clip on a nigga. Like, what the hell? They would have emptied the magazine out. Like,
Guarantee, if you were in that situation and you were in front of her like that and you gave her lawful commands and you had the gun out and she started going at you, you'd fucking shoot. And you know
I
what's
wouldn't
funny?
use a
Women
deadly
almost
force. I would
always
use other
force
ways.
more than men do.
Or at least
when
you'd
they're
shoot the
cops.
car. You wouldn't shoot her. You'd shoot the tire to stop her.
you're not supposed to shoot tires.
Again, there's
They
a way
don't
to
tell
do
you to
it.
shoot
And
tires.
also, again, I don't
Okay,
even know why I
so
debated you,
law
because if you don't
enforcement-
view
because
me
you-
as a human
okay,
being,
as a-
then you know what? I hope you get no pussy for the rest of your life, and I bet your dick is a carrot.
Yeah.
I bet your dick is a carrot.
Yes, fuck you.
This is why we got to keep these women in the kitchen.
Emotional
We gotta-
bitches.
This is why they got to be in the kitchen.
Emotional.
Ridiculous.
This is why your dick is a carrot. Like, bitch, go back to go cook some goddamn fucking food, bitch. Fuck is wrong with you? That's why your dick is a carrot. Oh man, these
See, like
bitches.
she's arguing on feelings, and she doesn't understand that
But literally came to the argument. This is about facts, not feelings.
reasonableness is not based on 2020 hindsight, like she's trying to do, talking about the wheel, whatever.
Ooh,
Here's another
shit.
thing, too, also, that
I
people
love
need to
this.
understand.
I
If
love
you're in
this.
front of
This
a
shit is
car, can you
hilarious.
see how fucking far the wheel turned? A lot of times you can't see the wheel well. So like you're just all you.
I'm surprised that they even was able to see the wheel from that video in the car. I could barely see the shit in my car. Like, the fuck? Especially from a video in this daytime? Hell nah. The windows, you can see through the windows in the daytime like that? That shit is crazy.
the car going like this, if
Especially
you're
through
standing directly in front
the
of it.
phone.
People are crazy, dude. People are crazy. If anybody hires her as a lawyer, you're cooked, bro. You're gonna go to jail. Just take the plea deal, man. Just plead.
Fucked.
You just take
You're
the plea deal.
fucked.
All right, what's up?
You get this lawyer.
I'm just asking for your opinion on the Israel versus Palestine conflict.
Okay. Well,
What?
Israel is a pariah state. We need to stop giving them aid and support.
I'm gonna say, what's the question, brother?
Zionism has created a lot of problems. I don't want any more foreign wars. We're on the brink right now, potentially getting into a conflict with Iran because of Israel. And Jews have too much power in America.
Thank you.
No
Cook this ass. No.
Myron.
Yo,
All right, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you as well.
I just got out of class a second ago, so I kind of want to revisit something I heard you were talking about. You
Okay.
were, I believe you were talking about if the degree that being fat is a choice.
Being fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were talking about that?
Well,
You talking
I
about
didn't
that?
really mention being fat, but I do think being fat is a choice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, I wanna emphasize I'm a big fan of like empirical evidence. You know, I'm a biochemist, sophomore year. I'd like to also say I probably have some qualifications. You know, 4-year, I'd consider myself an advanced lifter. So, my question is, to what degree do you think that being fat is a choice?
What? Are we giving these niggas degrees? Are we giving? What the fuck is this nigga in school for? This nigga just said, to what degree is being fat a choice? Nigga, if you eat too much, you're gonna get big. What the fuck? Are you retarded? I bet you, and what's so funny is, if you don't eat, you're gonna die. You're gonna starve to death. Like, and you goofy ass niggas keep saying it's a choice to be. It's not a choice to be fat. How? If you don't eat, you're gonna fucking starve to death. Don't eat for a week. Like, the fuck, stupid ass niggas. I bet you get skinny.
Like
Stupid.
let's say.
Well, I mean, if you decide to order pizza and then put the pizza in your mouth, I would say that's a choice. And then if you choose to do that
True.
over and over, that's a choice. Then if you decide to not exercise after the fact, that's a choice. If you decide to not drink water and drink beer instead, that's a choice. If you decide to not eat vegetables and eat candy instead, that's a choice. So yeah, being a fat ass is completely a choice. It's unacceptable.
Amen.
So as a baseline, I'm gonna have to agree with you there.
Fair.
I'm gonna have to agree with you there. But I also just kind of wanted you to acknowledge that there can exist other factors, like third variables that have an influence on that, and I'll elaborate. So we have
Well, not everybody's going to have the same metabolic capacity. We understand some people have a higher, resting metabolism. But the reality is, it's like,
None of that shit matters. If I bet you the low resting, the low metabolism and low resting rate motherfucker, I promise you, if he stop eating, he's gonna get skinny. I guarantee it. I've never met a nigga who stopped eating that got bigger. I promise you. You can ask Gandhi.
For some people, it might be harder to lose weight, but it's still a choice no matter what.
I agree with that. What I wanted to come here and say, though, there's a ton of study on our total daily energy expenditure, right? It's divided into like TAE, which is basically thermodynamic effect when you're eating. Yep. We have EAT, which is your actual exercise, activity thermogenesis. Yep. NEAT, which is like your fidgeting, walking.
Non-exercising, yep.
Yeah, and then we also have our BMI, which is
BMR, basal metabolic rate, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or BMR, sorry.
BMR, yep.
And we definitely can impact that, but that's lesser to a degree of our choice. But as
this
as
nigga, bro,
fruitful as all of those sciences are in the biomedical field, as valuable as that information is, I think it's equally as scientific and important to recognize other studies like anthropology and one's like socioeconomic status as a bearing onto their ability to like lose some pounds, if you know.
Oh my God. And we give these niggas degrees and let them go out into the world and talk to other niggas. Oh my God.
What I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing. If we're going to bring in socioeconomic status, like being poor is a choice too.
To an extent. I think
it's absolutely a choice.
Everything in this world is black or white. Or not everything. I meant gray area. And I think it's wrong to portray it as either black or white. And there's always extraneous circumstances for any argument you make. And that's why I want to.
Guys, let me let you know. Let me tell you right now. The outliers, the exception don't break the rule. Okay, just because there's an exception over there doesn't mean the rule breaks. Just because a nigga was born left-handed don't mean most of us aren't right-handed. Okay, just because a nigga was born blind don't mean we all gonna be having braille on the doors everywhere. Just because a nigga was born handicapped don't mean we gonna have fucking handicap, even though we kind of do. Don't mean we just gonna have handicap spots everywhere. And when I mean handicap spots, like the little ramp for them niggas to come up with the wheel, yeah. Don't think it's just gonna always be like that. So just because there's an exception doesn't mean it's gonna break the rule, okay? Fucking idiots.
Highlight the matter of anthropology.
I disagree with that. I think that's a bunch of faggotry. I think if you're gonna, I think being poor is absolutely a choice. I know a lot of people make excuses for, oh, I'm black, bro, systemic racism, man, or I'm a woman, I can't get ahead. It's like, no, dude, you like in America, like if you work really hard, you can absolutely make something of yourself. There's a reason why people immigrate here. There's a reason why it's called the land of opportunity. Our capitalistic society is set it up where it's a meritocracy-based system, and if you work really hard, you can overcome stuff. I mean, there's plenty of retards that could barely read that are multimillionaires. You know what I mean? So
I was just about to say, my nigga Kai can't even read. My nigga Floyd couldn't even read a goddamn Dr. Seuss book, but that nigga had millions on that table when he took that picture. All right? You don't even gotta be able to fucking read, my nigga. He do be on Israel dick though, you know what I'm saying? So you might have to do a little wall kissing. But other than that, you don't even gotta read, nigga.
You look at like Floyd Mayweather and Kai Cenat, these guys can't even read a page from Cat in the Hat, but they're fucking multimillionaires. They're retards and they made it. So there's ways. I truly do think being poor is a choice.
All right, now you did list some pretty good like anecdotal examples.
Sure.
But as a bottom line, I'd like to also highlight some other like third variables. Like, are you familiar with gerrymandering?
What's that?
So basically, congressmen are responsible for the district lining in states. And the way our voting system works is if a state receives a majority district, let's say the Republican majority, then all of the state's electoral votes are going to be conceded to the Republicans. That being said, yeah, that's how voting works. We'll get there, bro. Basically, there's two strategies in gerrymandering: packing and cracking. Yeah, cracking. And then packing refers to placing all of someone in a marginalized community, like let's say all your black people of a state, into a particular district. They might win that district over 1 out of the 13, but in the end, they still lose the 12 other districts, and in the end, all of the electoral votes are conceded to their opposition political party, effectively stripping them of their political voice and legitimacy. What's your opinion on that?
Well, whoever's in office doesn't dictate if you're poor or not.
The congressmen definitely have a
No.
bearing on whether or not you stay in some of these gerrymandered districts because they are
successful people
responsible
don't
for
even
making
know-
the lining.
Yeah, but a lot of successful people don't even know who their congressman is or care.
There's
Like,
a lot of successful people. That's true, but that's not that doesn't disprove my point. That's anecdotal evidence. That's
okay.
a counter
No,
example.
what I'm saying is that the people that are in office don't dictate how hard you work. Now, for some
True.
people, that might mean you might need to work harder than others. Some people are naturally gifted, some others aren't. But
This nigga said the government's gotta tell you where you live. I have never had a nigga come tell me where I gotta be. I know where I can afford to stay. I have never had a nigga come tell me, hey, on ya. You can't be up in here. This is for them other people. This is not for y'all. I ain't never had that.
whoever
Ever.
in office as your
They
congressman,
definitely come knocking for that fucking rent, though. I promise you that.
They're not going to hold you back from success to the same degree.
They
that you're gonna
definitely.
hold yourself
Hey,
back.
you got the rent?
I think and this is a problem. Is like we're very comfortable with blaming external factors that a lot of times are out of our control as to why we're not successful.
Crybabies.
And that is why we have so many.
Look, I'm telling you guys. Look at me. Look at Anya. Look at Anya. Your life is gonna get 10 times better when you just blame yourself. Blame yourself for whatever happened that day, whatever you did, whatever happened, whatever was going on. You blame yourself. I promise your life will feel better because you'll be like, damn, I got to do better. It'll be easier. You'll be able to get over shit faster. You'll be able to forgive people quicker. You'll be able to understand shit better because you know you got to do better, not anybody else. You see what I'm saying? You worried about yourself, okay? Being a better person for yourself is going to make everybody a better person around you. All right? Perfect.
that we have. I think people need to bear a bit more accountability and responsibility to themselves, where if you're poor, it's really your choice. That you made bad financial decisions, you didn't learn a skill. You can't blame the government for everything.
Okay, I could understand that to an extent, but that is mostly referring to the people that are of legal age, above 18, that have that sort of proactivity and a locus of control where they can actually enact that change to make their
Are you
lives
talking
better,
about
correct?
children being poor?
Okay, so now you're saying it's only for adults, like?
I'm getting there. I just wanted to see that you were on the same page. No, that's not what I'm saying though. All right, so picture yourself. You're born. You're a wee little jit, right? You're like 10 years old. Your mom is feeding you off of.
So your argument is you don't think being poor is a choice.
I'm arguing that it's.
You can be born poor. Let me be clear about this. You could be born poor. You could come in from a poor family, but staying poor is absolutely a choice.
All right, that can be argued, but I kind of want to focus on the aspect of fatness.
I grew up poor. I remember waking up and trying to get cereal, and there was like cockroaches in the cereal bag. I remember milk going bad. I remember like not being able to afford clothes. Like I remember all of that stuff, and
Nigga said cockroaches in a cereal bag. God damn it! I wish I had some hard time shit for you niggas, but nah. Anya used to get whatever the fuck that nigga wanted. He used to get whatever the fuck. When I used to get whatever the fuck I wanted, bro. Like, and I wasn't like a clothes guy or like any fashion. Like, I loved games. I loved playing the game. Nigga, when I mean I would go into GameStop. Niggas would know me by name. They know me and my dad. I would go into GameStop like every week. I would no longer go into GameStop looking for new games. I already had the new game. I probably beat it already. I would go into GameStop looking for games I didn't have. I wasn't looking for nothing new. I was looking for shit I didn't have. Like, do I have this game? Oh, yeah. I had so many games. Like, I got, like, damn. But Anya can say the struggle did come when I went to school and when I went to college and when I was on my own, because then I had to learn how to do everything on my fucking own. So, struggle did came. Nice 4-year struggle for Anya, but we got out of that shit perfectly, and the struggles made us a better person. So I understand about the cockroaches in the cereal, because in college, it wasn't the cockroaches in the cereal, but nigga, we wasn't, nigga was drinking water for dinner. Nigga was drinking water for dinner. Nigga was having ketchup sandwiches at college, like shit, while playing ball. Like, so I understand. That's why I'm glad I had my college experiences, because it lets me appreciate the shit that I have. Boom.
You can only do so much when you're a kid. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But once you become an adult, at some point you have to bear responsibility for your life circumstances. And if you're broke still and you're like in your
Damn,
20s or
I'm
you're at your
fucking
parents' house,
broke,
like
bro.
what are you doing? Like, or if you're not working towards something, you don't have to be rich now, but you can't blame a poor upbringing on poor behavior later on.
Okay, that's fair. But
let's get to the next person, because I know, completely off topic. And
can I get like 20 seconds max?
this guy.
All right. So when you're a kid, your formative eating habits are mainly dictated by your parents and what.
Oh my God. Anyways, chat, I appreciate you guys for stopping by today. What did we get to this? 135, victim 22. Okay, so tomorrow, damn, we have the fucking, what's it called tomorrow? We have the new episode. I think Joel's dropping a new episode tomorrow. So yeah, we have the new episode tomorrow. So yeah, this nigga's a clown. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate everybody for stopping by today. I wanted to do a makeup stream because my computer, I literally reset my computer this weekend and did a whole factory reset, because like I am so tired of getting on my computer and having to reset my mic in every fucking source every damn time I get on this fucking on the computer. I have to reset it every time, bro. It just was getting annoying, so I had to reset it and make sure everything was back in order or whatnot. So yeah, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Even if you didn't, appreciate you for watching the clips. Yeah, I will see y'all boys tomorrow. We're gonna be live tomorrow, and that's why today was not long. Today was pretty short, but yeah, we're gonna be live tomorrow. So I will see y'all boys tomorrow. Make sure you have a good Tuesday. Peace. When I say peace, you supposed to click the goddamn fucking
The bitch shaking it, showing it. You this, you that. We laughing at them together. Oh! So stop treating these like they mean something.
Let's go to TikTok.